Do you struggle to lose weight and feel like the scale just won't budge? Well, the truth is, it's not about restriction. It's not about willpower. It's about getting your body healthier. And when your body's healthier, your body will help you to lose weight naturally.
Hi, I'm Lisi.
I'm Tammy.
We are the Nutrition Twins. We're registered dietitians, personal trainers, and with 15 years or more than 15 years in the weight loss industry, we've consistently seen that when clients start shifting their focus and thinking about being healthier, they're finally able to shed those stubborn pounds. And so the secret is not carnivore, it's not keto, it's not cutting carbs. Hallelujah!
Yay!
In fact, the real roadblocks are often hidden. And so in this case, many times they are things like blood sugar imbalances, gut dysbiosis, nutrient deficiencies and depletions, and also things like inflammation from stress, toxins, and from even pro-inflammatory foods. And if you don't address these underlying factors, then weight loss becomes very difficult and it can feel impossible.
So the thing is, if you get your body to be healthier, you automatically regulate your appetite, your blood sugar levels, your cortisol, which is the belly fat hormone, and you burn fat more easily. So it all works in your favor. And so because of that, today we are sharing 7 surprising and science-backed ways for you to get healthier and lose the weight for good.
First up, lose weight by eating cold potatoes. We said it. And here's the thing, it's actually when you heat and cool certain carbohydrates, that's when you create something called resistant starch. And these starches, when we heat and recool things like pasta, potatoes, and rice, and then cool it, this resistant starch that's created is like a fiber. So our body has trouble absorbing all of it and absorbing all of those calories. Whoa! At the same time, we also have a more steady rise in our blood sugar, and it helps to feed our gut bacteria. This all just means that we produce less insulin, so fat loss is easier, and we have a better sense of control over our blood sugar. Pretty cool.
So remember, say blood sugar is rising, that means insulin is kicking out. And it's a normal body process for your body to release insulin. But the problem occurs when your blood sugar goes too high or it's released for too long, and it can lead to insulin resistance and also gives you a harder time losing weight.
Bottom line, if we keep pumping out insulin, it makes fat loss very difficult. But we have a really cool tip for you here, and this is a double benefit. Double benefit. Is that if you start by, let's say, early in the week, you batch cook something like sweet potatoes. You can even put them in the microwave, let them cool down, and then each day of the week when you need a healthy carb, you just eat that potato cold, or you reheat it, and you're benefiting from the resistant starch.
All right. Woo! Number 2. Oh, I love this one. After your meals, take a 2-minute walk.
Hallelujah!
So easy. After we eat meals, in general, our blood sugar rises. And in order to get that blood sugar down, all you have to do is take a light 2-minute walk, and it triggers your muscles to get the blood, the sugar out of the blood and into the muscle, which is amazing because aside from lowering blood sugar, one of the biggest benefits here and the real bonus is that typically when blood sugar rises and then it spikes and then it comes down, that's when cravings occur because it triggers a low blood sugar and your body craves the quickest pick-me-up it can get, which is sugar or refined carbs. So when you're preventing that high and that spike, you are preventing cravings and you're helping to keep your body burning more fat.
And what's really cool is that the research, most of us have heard, walk 15 to 20 minutes after a meal, which is amazing if you can do that.
If you can do it, go for it.
Definitely the best of all. But what's so encouraging here is that for a lot of people, that's not doable after a meal. Like sometimes you don't have 15 to 20 minutes. The research shows that just 2 to 5 minutes of walking compared to sitting on the couch will give you those benefits. So hallelujah for that. So next up, are you ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Ready. The cool thing is that we want you to spice it up with a sweet spice. And when you use this sweet spice, cinnamon, it actually makes our body respond better to insulin. So it sucks up the glucose or the sugar in our blood, and we don't need as much insulin, and then it controls our blood sugar better as well, just by using cinnamon. And cinnamon also changes the way that we digest our food. It's kind of magical. It kind of just causes a more gradual digestion, so you actually end up using less insulin, which is very good for making fat loss easier, and you get a more steady boost of energy. So it's pretty amazing just by adding this delicious spice to your meals.
And research shows that cinnamon actually can lower fasting glucose, blood glucose, and insulin in people who have impaired glucose tolerance, which is pretty incredible. So think about, we like to sprinkle cinnamon in, well, we're not big coffee drinkers, but it's a great way that our clients like to sprinkle it in.
Do that.
Coffee, in oatmeal, on top of oatmeal, it's amazing, and in smoothies. And the real, something so great about cinnamon is that cinnamon's really good because it acts as a natural sweetener. So lots of times you don't need sugar, you can just have cinnamon. And so we have this amazing recipe on our site. Do you know what I'm going to talk about?
Of course, I created it. Do I know it? Like, come on. All right, I'm letting her share, but I created it and I live for it. And if you do too, you can just thank me. Forget about her.
It's apple pie reinvented. It's comfort food. There's no added sugar, and the bonus here is that so go to nutritiontwins.com, look for comfort food reinvented apple pie. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. A healthy apple pie. The benefit here too is it's actually healthy because there's no added sugar and it's all just good ingredients.
It is so good, I must say, if I don't say so myself. She tries to take credit of a lot. But what I will tell you is the next one up is so good because get this. Stress literally blocks fat burning. I mean, what a buzzkill stress is.
I know.
But this turns it around.
And this girl stresses me out. Can you imagine?
Thank goodness she stresses me out too. Not thank goodness that, but thank goodness for the fix, because what we do is we do nose breathing. So nose breathing is incredible because when we're stressed, cortisol goes up. That raises blood sugar, and blood sugar keeps going up and up and up. And that makes it very hard to start burning fat. So instead, when you breathe through your nose slowly, that actually releases our body's or activates our body's parasympathetic nervous system. And this is our rest and digest calming mode, and it calms us down. And the cool thing here is that brings down that blood sugar, and over time, as you keep breathing more with time through your nose, you create more oxygen to your body, and it creates a more calm body. And this actually affects our hunger hormones, so our hunger is more regulated. And this is amazing. And actually, some people do the mouth taping at night, which is great because then you breathe better. And if you continue to breathe through your nose at night, you sleep better, you wake up and you have better appetite control, and it's pretty amazing. So it's really cool. You want to try that. And what I will say, was there something you wanted to say?
I did want to say a couple things before you. I just wanted to tell you that this actually really works, and research proves it. Research shows that you can actually lower your cortisol, which is the belly fat hormone, and you can also actually stimulate the parasympathetic, the parasympathetic nervous system. So that is your calm down system. So it literally has been proven to work. The science shows it, and it's so cool. It's something so easy. I also want to say that Lisa mentioned the mouth taping, and the mouth taping, the thing about that, I know some people get nervous. They think that they're going to maybe choke, I think choke, or they feel like they're not going to be able to talk or breathe. And so they get really nervous. But I would actually try to no, I'm just kidding. If she needs a muzzle,
oh my God. Cut her off. No, but here's the thing. I will share a much cooler thing. All right, what did you want to say?
I just want to say, don't be scared by the mouth taping, because it does leave a space for your mouth. So if you really do need to talk, or you feel like you're scared, you open your mouth and you bust your
I have something better to say. This is a better technique. Well, I shouldn't say a better technique, but before I started mouth breathing, what I started to do, and this is the coolest thing I learned, and I will show you it and tell you why it helps so much. So what you want to do is you want to take the tip of your tongue and let it float to the roof of your mouth. So if you let it float to the roof of your mouth, right where the roof of your mouth meets your teeth, and just let the tip of your tongue rest there. And then use your tongue lightly, use it like a suction to get to the top of the roof of the mouth. Now this is amazing because what happens next is that it allows you not to be breathing through your mouth. It makes you breathe through your nose. And so the night I first tried this, I practiced all day. Every time I woke up in the middle of the night, I had my tongue sucked against the top of the roof of my mouth and I was breathing through my nose. Wake up in the morning, ta-da! I was so refreshed, and that's what the research shows, that when you sleep well, your hormones, the ghrelin and the leptin, the hunger,
Ghrelin, leptin.
so hunger and appetite suppressing, the
hormones,
they really get in check. So there you have it, nose breathing and mouth taping.
Amazing.
To lower stress. Next up,
have your carbohydrates with vinegar. Okay, so that means, and the reason this works is, the reason this is so important is because the acetic acid in the vinegar actually lowers, it slows down those digestive enzymes that break down carbohydrates. So instead of that carbohydrate being like a sugar bomb, it enters your body like a long fuel. And that's because the acetic acid, which breaks down these enzymes, it doesn't work as fast. So it allows the carbohydrates to enter your bloodstream more gently, so it doesn't release that huge insulin spike and the insulin release that's going to trigger fat storage later. So it's pretty amazing. So think about when you have your potatoes with the dressing with the vinegar, or the rice, or some kind of salad dressing. That's the time to do it, and it works very well.
And we have to say, we love this because so many people think, okay, if I want to benefit from the acetic acid, I have to put ACV in water. And for a lot of people, that's just not appealing.
ACV meaning
apple cider vinegar in water, and it's just not appealing. But maybe putting a beautiful balsamic vinegar on a potato salad or on a sweet potato appeals to you more, and then you can benefit from it too. Next up would be black out your room. And this one is huge, okay? Your bedroom.
The bedroom. Here's the thing. Even a slight glow of your nightlight can really mess up your circadian rhythms. And this actually, I know. So you want to make your room as black as possible, because when your circadian rhythms are messed up, or that little bit of light gets into your eyes, and this even happens when your eyes are shut, your eyelids are very, very thin. So what happens is that actually messes up your hormones and your weight loss hormones, as Lisa mentioned, the ghrelin, which actually is your hunger hormone, and then the leptin, which is your satiety hormone. We do not want those messed up.
No.
So blackout shades. By the way, I just moved into this apartment that already had blackout. It had blackout, what are they called? Blinds that are so blind. But then I put my blackout shades on top of that. Forget about an eye mask. I don't even need it anymore. It is so dark, so I'm so happy about that. So I should be getting a really good night's sleep. So I will
say one thing to be cautious of. So the two simple fixes. Tammy mentioned the blackout shades, very easy fix, or the eye mask. So I wear an eye mask, and but this is going to make me step up my game that we're sharing this today, because I don't like to put the back of the mask around my head. Makes me feel, I don't know, claustrophobic. Like I wake up in the middle of the night, I don't want to be like, oh God, where am I? And then have to rip off the back. I just want to like fling it off. But I will say light gets in at the base of my nose. So I'm gonna have to step up my game and figure out a way not to get light
No,
there.
you didn't get the right mask. You guys, there's a great mask.
I have the same one as you.
Well, it works for me. Then you didn't get the right one. If you're a back sleeper.
I'm a back sleeper.
Okay, so there's a mask. It's easy to find. I think it's on Amazon. I think it's called the Alaskan Bear. There's some. My dad found it for us, and he's like, whether you sleep on your back or your side. The problem, I guess,
our dad's really cool like this. He
finds some great things, and then he sends it. This is what you need. So if you sleep on your back, there's a certain mask that blocks out all of the light. If you sleep on your side, you said you're a back sleeper, so it should be easy breezy for you. It's a little more difficult for the people who flip around a lot.
All right, moving on to the next one. Are you ready, guys? This is so good, and you can lose weight with your nose. I'm not kidding, it's for real. And this is because peppermint, the smell of peppermint, research shows helps to calm you down and relax you, and actually cause you to have less cravings and less hunger. So it's a very cool. And so you can smell peppermint, You can drink the tea, and it all benefits you. And they think it's because it's calming the central nervous system, and that changes how you perceive hunger, and it changes your appetite. So how cool is that? I mean,
there is there's cool research. There's some research out of the journal Appetite, and get this, if you, just the scent of peppermint makes you eat less and have less of an appetite. That's amazing. I actually have to say, I have to step up my peppermint game. I used to keep the peppermint essential oils in a spray bottle, and I don't know where my spray bottle is, so I have to find it. I will step it up.
It is so good. Like, I am very much into essential oils. I find the smell of them so soothing. I have a whole array of them that I use before I go to bed, put a little here or there, and they just work magically. But what I will say, if you've noticed that all of these swaps, they're not about dieting harder. No. They are about calming your body, getting more balance, getting your body healthier. And that's when you start to release fat. And in fact, these tips are great for everyone. They're going to be helpful for you. They're helpful for everyone. But if you're someone that's been struggling with weight loss, or if you're still struggling after you try these, it's because of very likely there's underlying factor that is playing with your metabolic health. And that, it can be something it can be your body's, your unique blood chemistry, your hormones, or your lifestyle. For one person, it might be your thyroid. For another person, it might be your blood sugar imbalances. And for another, it might be the toxins that are causing inflammation in your body.
So if you feel like you need to step up your game, your weight loss game a little bit, and you need some assistance, that's what we're here for. That is what we do. We can look at your lifestyle, your hormones, your labs, and really fine tune your lifestyle and help you to make changes that can help you to keep the weight off for good.
We dig in and we find out exactly where your problem is so you can address it, so you can get healthier than ever, and that the weight finally falls off. So if you want to work with us,
go to nutritiontwins.com/apply. We'll
/apply.
So nutritiontwins.com/apply. We'll also put the link below. We're here. We'd love to help you.
And why wait if you're one of those people that says, I'll just wait a little longer. But why would you want to wait any longer to feel and look amazing? I mean, who wants to wait longer? Let's just bring out our best self. Life is here now. Why would we wait and not live our best life now? We can't wait to have you be like our other clients of success story. You deserve it.